All right, with this West 2 Facebook Live update, I'm Chief Meteorologist Tony Manolfi. Just want to get you caught up on some of this active weather, heavy rain that has been ongoing in southwest Orange County, northwestern Osceola, and on into now southern Lake and northeastern Polk County. So we're going to cover that here for you. And then we've got a couple of invests, of which one is certainly showing signs of a bit more organization this evening. So we're going to break down that here for you. Bruce Meisenberg, good to have you there. Appreciate you popping in, young man. Jeff Neighbors just popped in. Jeff, good to have you there. Again, an active weather night. We're going to be tracking some moderate to heavy rain here across central Florida. And one of our waves tonight, Invest 97, is certainly showing signs of getting a little better organized tonight. So we could be looking at a depression forming here in the next couple of days. So we're gonna spell that one out. And of course, July 4th holiday weekend. Grizel, Patty, Mary, Eric, Colleen, and Linda all want to know what's going to be going on for their holiday weekend. So we're going to cover that. Cal, good to have you there. Lots of rain coming down. Let's get right to it, folks. We're going to rock and roll. Let me just go ahead and switch over here so you can see the radar, and then we'll scoot on in. So the biggest concern right now is what's going on from Kissimmee to Celebration Disney. Very, very heavy rain here. Downtown, Ryan Hansen's in the house, Terry Lottie, Pamela King, Gail Tarani. Don't forget, again, by following these Facebook Live feeds, especially during hurricane season, by following them, when I go live, you'll see a little pop-up message on your phone there, and then it'll kind of let you know what's going on with the weather. If it's stormy weather like tonight in Celebration, not severe, or if there's something coming our way, you definitely want to stay in the know. So that's why we do these Facebook Live. So there's the overall look. That flood advisory now in effect until 9:45 tonight. It's been raining pretty good here from Kissimmee to Celebration, back to Disney again. Big group in here tonight. Love it. If I don't mention your name, it's because the feed tonight's going by so fast. So I do apologize for that. Kim Enos, Juan Melendez, Nels, Neil Sayers, Joe, Kathy from Port Orange just popped in. Donna Santa Maria almost. So there you go. There's a look at Citrus Ridge. Mascot, Claremont. Again, I'm going to do the tropics here in a second. Hang tight. Just want to cover the radar tour here real quickly. Salt Springs back towards Ocala. De Leon Springs. Flagler County's quiet for now. There's a look at Scottsmore. And then off towards the south and the east, a new band of some moderate to heavy rain. This will be scooting to the north and west as we get deeper into the evening. All right, so let's switch gears here and kind of talk about the radar for tomorrow. Get a little bit of a breather overnight. By the morning, here come the showers and storms again. These all developing quickly, head towards the west. Lightning will be a concern come tomorrow. Yukon, Capo Greco, Denise George, Amanda Atkins, Mr. Hutchinson, Kimberly is in the house. Good to have you there. Gail, you got it. Excellent, Gail. Love to hear that. So see, she's following. She got that pop-up message. And you got to remember to make sure you've got your notifications turned on for Facebook if you're doing it on your cell phone. Rain all day. Not all day, Michelle, but certainly on and off. So watch the lightning threats there, especially if you headed to the attractions. The launch, by the way, was canceled today, not due to weather, but due to a plane that was in the airspace of the launch area. So they had to postpone that. All right, let's head to the tropics here, and then I'll show you the 4th of July forecast here in a second. Not this weekend, no hurricane this weekend. Not in Central Florida anyway. Josh, Pamela King, Megan Taylor, Elvira, Southern Claremont's getting hit pretty good. Yep. Eric Bastian was in Tampa early following. Sorry about that there, big dog. All right, so two features, and we can actually update you now. This one is actually going to be 10 and 20. This one's been kind of downgraded a little bit, but it's the one behind it. I'm going to do one thing here real quick. So just pardon the goofiness here for just 1 second. I'll make this quick little update as folks are coming in. I want to make sure they got the accurate data. So let's make this 550 right there. Yeah, okay. So that's that. Well, there's a look at that. So that's the first wave. So when we take a look at this here, folks, there's a peak edit. Jay Eckert, Wanda, good to have you there. Karen Rasmussen, appreciate you popping in. Now that little feature there, I was just making a tweak to this, so that's why it went black on you there for a second. All right, moving west. A few showers, a few storms there. Pressure's quite high though, so when the pressure's that high, we don't really worry too much. But let me show you with the computer model tracks and trends from about 2 o'clock this afternoon. We're doing moving off to the west, northwest. A few of the models coming through the Bahamas, but I would be surprised if this one makes the turn to the north, just because of the way things are shaking on out. There's the intensity forecast, by the way, on this particular feature. Got my notifications. Excellent. Sue Raymond, Carmen de Santiago Lions. So on the 4th, Carmen, definitely going to be some afternoon showers and storms. Gail has shared. Darlene Mize is in. Eileen DeLees. Corey Winters, good to have you there. Hurricane, there we go. We're going to break that down, Yukon. No hurricane yet. So here's the next one. And this one is just been upgraded to 40 to 60%. I'm going to make one more quick little change here. Let's do this. Just pardon the blackness there. Just getting some new information here real quick. Let's see here, 850 miles. 800 miles, moving west to 20. Could be a depression. Hang on a second. Could be a depression. Let's see. I'll look at some data. Could be depression. Could be depression. Let's see. Give me 1 second. I'm talking. Could be a depression. Hang on a second. The next few days. All right, let's see what that looks like. Boom. All right, so there we go. There's the update on that. There it is. So this is the second one. I think is the one that we're going to have to watch, and I do apologize about fixing that for you on the go, but I just want to make sure you got that. So look at the thunderstorms. You can almost see a little bit of a spin, a little bit of a turning in the nature of this particular feature. And when you look at this storm, the tracks and trends are farther south than Invest 95. And because of that, it's over some really warm water. In fact, let me go ahead and show the tracks to you just a different way. Genesis, you do not want a hurricane, young lady. It's an excellent audience tonight, no doubt about that. So let's put this puppy into motion, and I'll stop the clock here. There's noon on Friday. Getting close to Grenada and the southern Leeward Islands there. This particular feature, if the models are correct, is south of San Juan, Marna. So good news there for maybe some of you that have loved ones down in St. Thomas, St. Croix, and San Juan. But notice here, there is the holiday weekend, well to the south of us. Now, things may get a little bit more interesting. There's Tuesday and Wednesday and Thursday, the models start coming into the Gulf of Mexico. So that's going to be something that we're going to be watching. Sydney, yep, no hurricane. I'm with you on that. I've been through too many, says Diane DeFalco. All right, so let's take a look at some satellite data imagery and then take a look at some models and kind of break this down. The Azores High. Well, Gillian, that's an excellent question. There's the Azores High. This is the Azores High right here. And so it's getting kind of pinched. Okay, so when it's getting pinched, it wants to come down more to the south, which means it wants to drive these storms more to the west. And there's a little bit of a trough here. So it's going to be interesting to see if this one goes more due west or if it does get pulled more to the northwest, because there's a big difference in the tracks in Invest 95, whereas with 97, that trough lifts out, and this goes more into a southern route. Take a look at it this way. So there's 95, and you can see the storm's really starting to widen on out with that center of circulation. Now, one of the things we have to watch are the water temperatures, and you get closer to the Windward Islands and Leeward Islands, and notice the jump in the water temperatures. You go from 80 to near 84, 85 degrees. So that may not seem like a lot, but that difference in 1 or 2 degrees can make the difference in the overall structure and the overall development of a storm, believe it or not. Lacey Bartz, let me just finish up with this one here. I'm going to show you both of them. There's the GFS. So the lead wave, 8 p.m. Tuesday, and then there's the second wave down to the south. So the GFS says, I'm going to take the first wave and I'm going to shear it apart. The second one, though, see that little blue dot? Comes right into the heart of the Leeward Islands. And then the GFS takes us over towards Haiti and Cuba and Havana, and then Tuesday evening has a storm system just west of the Tampa Bay area coming ashore, potentially near the Big Bend area of Florida. Now, this is all subject to change, but that's one scenario. Let's take a look at the European. Tabby, we're working on that for you. Pam, I got you, girl. Saturday looks good, Nikki Kelly, you're okay. So let's take a look at the European computer model. There's the lead wave right over Kingston. Second wave also close to Kingston, just east of Kingston, on into the Dominican Republic and Cuba, then getting ripped to the north and east. So the European is not as aggressive with Invest 97 and shears it out. See that trough of low pressure coming in to the deep south? The European is very aggressive with a front coming very far to the south for this time of the year. I have a hard time believing that, but we'll continue to watch the trend. And then behind it, things are fairly inactive. So when you put the two side by side, Edgewater's in the house. Susan, good to have you there. I go by the European, says Joe. Yes. We've got a few things in the works. Yes, we can't say anything just yet. So there's the GFS. Again, this is Invest 97. The 95, neither of the two models developed. So there's the GFS. Goes over Cuba. European does not develop it. GFS keeps it alive and has it coming into the Big Bend area on Wednesday night. So that would be awfully close to Central Florida. So there we go. Kristen Garneau and Vived, loving that shear. Melissa again, wiggy with it. So there you go. The next named storm, again, is Elsa. Elsa is the next named storm. And when you take a look at the tracks on 95, it's not looking like Invest 95 is going to take on a name or become a depression. The Yukon Capo, if you're talking about Facebook Live, I'm on usually right around 8. If you're talking about live TV, tonight at 10 on the CW18 and again at 11 on West 2 News. Ocala, Linda Morgan, I'm going to go right back to that radar here for you in a second. Just wanted to walk people through again the tracks on Invest 95. Invest 95, pointing off towards the west-northwest. So there you go. Elsa likes the snow. I know, right, Tabby? Let it go, let it go. Genesis, yes. There we go. Awfully close to Danellen. Vived saying happy birthday. So there it is. That's 95. And then again, 97. The tracks are pointing in more of a southern direction until the end where it could curve into the northern Gulf. So, a lot to watch. We need you guys to keep checking back in on that just to make sure things do not go awry. So again, rely on these Facebook Lives, rely on us on TV. There you go. There you go, Yellowstone. I love that, Linda. Lori Delaney from Longwood, good to have you there. So storms are going to continue Thursday and Friday on into the holiday weekend. Saturday and Sunday, storms will focus on the eastern side of the peninsula with that cold front coming down from the north. Coverage 60, 60, and 60. Okay, so Tyler, intensity forecast on 95. Keep it in the tropical depression, weak tropical storm range. I don't even think it's going to make it, but we'll keep an eye on it. However, with 97, a few of the models are definitely going with Cat 1, Cat 2 in that vicinity. Just Christina Douglas, Duchess of York, always good to pack. Debbie, good to have you up there in the villages. Lightning in 4. Eric, you know, the way they played last night, you may get your wish. So again, the intensity forecast, 95, nothing too major with that. It won't be all day, Genesis. I'm working on 97 here for tonight. Hope to have that there for you guys, just FYI. All right, I want to go back to the radar. Again, if you are just popping on in, Jody Bird, we're going to see one. We're going to see. We're going to watch them both. Can you do this? Marner, they had the big ridge of high pressure right on top of them. So the air was not coming in off of the the Pacific, it was coming down the mountains, the Cascades to the east. So the air heats up, it compresses when it comes down the mountain. So that's why they got so hot. Karen Brevnik, good to have you there from Grant, down there in southern Brevard County. Very heavy rain continuing. Claremont, Astatula, Disney, Kissimmee. Look at this all of a sudden. Boom. Look at that. Choom. Right there. East Orlando, Legacy Middle School, Union Park, Aloma Elementary. A few more showers up towards Scottsmore, Grant, Valcaria. A few showers trying to sneak in down to your south. So we'll watch that there for you. Marisol Cortez Lewis. Louis, right now I'm inclined to think that Puerto Rico is going to be in pretty good shape, but we'll have to watch it. Most of the models are going south with both of these invests from Puerto Rico. There you go. Mary Evans, I got you on that. Jody Bird, love you too there, girlfriend. Thanks for popping in. So, flood advisory remains in effect until 9:45. Upwards of 2 to 3 inches of rain has fallen in this area. And remember all the rain they had last week. It's a lot of rain. And when you get so much rain so quickly, the soil becomes saturated. And that's what we got to watch. Here's Bay Lake, Mascot, Claremont, Bushnell, Wildwood. Get ready. More rain coming right back at you. Paisley's in the house. Lynn Morgan, good to have you there. She went to Pocono Mountain, Pennsylvania. Loving that. There you go. All right, now let's take a look at the water vapor channel. So look at all the storms over Florida. Little feature there over Old Mexico. And then there's the Azores High. Big Azores High. And that's just taking these waves and throwing them to the west. And then over us, lots of thunder and lightning tonight. Big time rains. There you go. Victoria Magoot, rain, baby, rain. You're going to be getting some of that. Carlos Osorio, good to have you there. It's a love-hate relationship. So true, Genesis. So true. Emily Judith Mullet Bacchus, good to have you there. Miss Lumen Technology. Pouring, Lisa Cervantes. Yes, you guys have done very well in the rainfall tonight for sure. She's from the Poconos. How about that? Yep, beautiful area along 84 there. Rena, Paparazzi Pizza Head, Piazza, good to have you there. Renee, tell Mr. Piazza I said hello, by the way. I'm just staying home. There you go, root beer float. Lori Bowen, good to have you there, Lolo. I'm thankful no matter what. Mary Evans, there's my girl. That's well said. All right, now, if you are looking for a cool down, here's what I got. Colorado, 50s, 60s, and 70s with that upper low. The heat, Portland today, 92. That's hot, but it's not 116 degrees hot, so that's a good start. Off and on today, yes. Baldwin Park is getting hammered, says Bill. I used to live up 84 in the Phil Rath, yes. There we go. Now, let's take a look at the national perspective here. Key West, plenty of rain. There's the Keys. There they are. Boom. A few showers and storms there. Don't like the lightning. Heidi, I'm with you about that. So many stacks. You guys are getting it on the juice down there as well. Little swirl there south of Brownsville that we'll have to watch. Summer monsoon season is taking shape. And right on cue, look at those storms. Nikki, yes, we'll show you the tropics again. Look at that. Storms, Vegas. Front coming through Minneapolis, turning a little bit cooler there. In fact, again, you can see the cooler temps. Behind the front, Chicago 82. Behind that, look at the upstate of Wisconsin and Michigan, 60s and 70s. Lisa GV, good to have you there. Currently raining in East Orlando, says Louis. So there you go. Now, you want cooler weather. Let me show you around the globe. We'll go globetrotting here. Point Barrow, look at all that cold air locked up. 37. Inuvik 75, Fairbanks 68, Fort Ross 44, Baker Lake 52, Iqaluit and the Nain Airport coming in at 48, Fort Nelson a sweltering 97, Prince George 99, Boise, Idaho 104, Boston 90, Belize City 82, Bogota 59, La Paz 37, Buenos Aires 48, Punta Arenas coming in at 37. Yeah, it's pretty hot, Juan. Hearing thunder downtown. Daniel, yes. Storms are coming in from the south and east. Herrera 45, Rabat 61, Muscat, Yemen 95, Paris 59, Oslo 55, Kiev, Moscow, and Surgut all in the mid-50s. New Delhi's at 90, Bratsk at 61, Ulaanbaatar, Mongolia 48, 73 in Yakutsk, Sapporo 68, Hong Kong 88, Kuala Lumpur 77, Makassar 77, Carnarvon 54, Perth 50, Hobart Airport 48, Christchurch and Auckland coming in at 55. Dawn Bravern, yes, definitely what? Anna David, Tony the Man. Anna, you were too kind to me. Thank you for those thoughtful words. Denise Andrews, I did. Hope you did as well. I wanted to show you the time lapse from today. This was kind of cool, folks. Check this out. Tell me about it, Marna. Look at that time lapse. Boom. Multiple waves of thunderstorms coming in. The Catherine Wall, you know, weird things are going on, so we'll have to watch that. There's that flood advisory again until 9:45 this evening. So we'll continue to watch that. There's Orlando getting in on the action. Let me see if we can, if I pull up the cam right now, let's do this. Milton Teixeira, Vived Saunders, both in the house. Lake Eola down. World Center, ooh, look at that rain. Serious question, Jason Boone. Oh, you know, I like all sorts of clouds. I like cumulonimbus, towering Q. Ooh, I like that. High point is down. F dot. Mile 60. New Smyrna. Look at that shot right there. And then Daytona Beach, cloudy. Yes. Joanne Klinitz. Love the time lapse. Thanks. Lindy, Jones, Lawson, you are most welcome. I'm glad you guys like that. Wasn't sure how that was going to go over. Joanne Klinitz. There it is. All right, one last look at the radar. And then I'll let you guys do your thing. And then I want you to check back in with me tonight. Give you those updates on these invests and the models as they come down. Look at this. Ooh. Little thunderstorm developed right over Azalea Park. And is moving off to the north and the west. Victoria, Harrison, Magoo. We've got to watch them both, but I think if all goes as planned, we'll watch 97. 95 may fall apart. Time lapse was way cool, says Heidi. Thank you, Mary. Oh, Vivid. Love you, baby bop. Okay, we'll keep you posted. Sarah Dudley. Sunny shower. She has sunny shower. Sarah's just popped in. So the Lake County is getting hit the hardest right now. Claremont down towards the Four Corners. I'm going to zoom into that area here. And I'm going to do something here real quick for you good folks. Palette, let's do this. Rainfall totals, look at that. Oh, oof. That is a lot of rain in a very short period of time right there. It's been getting crushed lately. All right, one last look at the RPM. One last look for lots of Silver Spring Shores. Cheryl, thank you for your update. And there it is. Showers and storms again tomorrow, building off to the west. Again, the biggest concerns for lightning is going to be, I mean, the entire peninsula will be storms, but the orange area is the area that we'll have to watch the most. Yeah. Lynn Morgan, you're welcome. Sharon Cochran, Sue Raymond. It is filling the aquifer, that's for sure. All right, let's take a look at the tropics one more time here. There you go. 1020. Here's a look at the models on Invest 95. The intensity forecast for 95. There you go. Denellen is going to get some showers and storms tonight. Yes, Lee Fish. Hope I said that right. But I think Invest 97, folks, is going to be the one that we really, really want to watch. So that's a look at that. And here we go. Boom. You can see the showers and storms now shaping up. Mary Radcliffe. Mary, quite contrary. Good to have you there, young lady. There's our storm. And that'll move off towards the west-northwest. And if you are looking to time it out, let's do it this way. Okay, there it is. Windward Isles by Friday, south of San Juan Saturday, south of Hispaniola and Cuba near Kingston, Jamaica, right around Sunday evening. Havana, Unana, right around 1 o'clock on Tuesday, and then pulling into the northern Gulf of Mexico as we get into Wednesday and Thursday. It is, Eileen DeLees, 97 is going to be a concern. When you take a look at the raw GFS, there's 97 over Hispaniola, over Cuba, coming out of Havana, and then kind of trying to redevelop just west of Tampa Wednesday. So there you go. That's what we're going to be watching. Put the model side by. The European is not as aggressive, by the way, with developing the storm. See, it has it getting ripped apart over the mountains of Hispaniola. GFS has it still alive and heading very close to the Big Bend on Thursday. So yeah, there we go. Gisela Tanya, right now, if the models are right, it goes well. GFS is trending a little bit more to the north tonight with 97s. The core is still to the south. See the blue dot? That's where the strongest stuff will be. So that would just miss Puerto Rico to the southwest. However, they would certainly feel the effects beginning Saturday morning before sunup and pretty much all day Saturday. So again, one to watch. There's no doubt about that. Russell Gaw, what's going on there, big dog? So there you go. All right, gang, let me show you the water temperatures there, because again, that's some warm water. That's certainly warm enough. Stephen Pashana, no worries. This is how we roll, baby. There you go. There's your water temps. Wave action beginning to increase now ahead of both these two particular features. So, something to watch. I want you to keep checking back in. Gail Tarani, always a pleasure to have you there, young lady. Appreciate you popping in and saying hi. If you haven't liked the page, by the way, please go ahead and do so. Yeah, Angel Sebastian, no doubt. And that wet weather pattern, as you were about to see, folks, is going to continue Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. Don't forget, through that time frame, we will continue to give you these updates each night. At least I will, through Friday, around 8 o'clock on Facebook Live, to give you updates on the tropics. And, of course, it's a big holiday weekend, timing out these showers and those storms. Zyra Cervera, good to have you there. Zyra, hope I said that right. Especially wet. Our normal high is 91 and 73 degrees, Eileen. All right, gang, let me rock and roll. I'll see you guys tonight at 10 on the CW18 and again at 11 on West 2 News. And tomorrow, remember, if you watch us on the Rabbit Ears, you need to reprogram it because we're doing a little shift in our signal to give you a much better picture and a higher quality. So you just have to go to your settings and hit the rescan button to get WESH on a stronger signal beginning tomorrow. All right, gang, you're a wonderful group. Stay safe. If you haven't got your vaccines, please go ahead and get that taken care of. We want to keep you guys safe. And again, I'll be back tonight on WESH 2 News on the CW 18 at 10 and again at 11 on WESH 2 News. See ya. Toodles. Take care. Adios.